Anyway, so like I was going with there, we have in the studio right now Sheryl Bard. She's a certified behavioral hypnotherapist, and she's the owner of Spirituality Spa, the holistic therapy group in Beverly Hills. You can check out her work at spiritualityspa.com. And Sheryl, we have a problem here. We've had it since I started here, at least back in late November. And it's, listen, it's a nice group of people to be around. You get to sit around, talk about sports. You get to talk to sports guys. I have little to complain about, but I have one beef about being here. And it's that. You hear it there. Producer Singer has this hacking, hideous cough, and it never goes away. The first week, I thought, oh, the poor guy. We're starting a new show here and everything.
Sick or something.
Guy's sick. It's too bad. What a shame that he's sick. And then week 2, and then then Christmas came and went, and then it was odd 8, and then he was still doing it. And he does this thing, and he says it's a nervous tic now. He's not sick at all. So we need to break him of this. And it's also the throat clearing. Always does always a sickening, phlegmy, disgust. No one wants to work around that. You understand, right, Sheryl?
Yeah, I heard it bothers his wife, too.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I didn't know it affected the home life.
No, Patty was pretty delighted when I told her that a hypnotherapist was going to come to see me.
All right, Sheryl, what's the toughest case you've tackled?
The toughest case? Probably someone that I had come in with schizophrenia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that a ball player? It'd be more exciting for you who it was.
No, golfer. No, I'm teasing.
Have you worked with famous people?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Can't say who, but yes, I have.
Well, maybe I'm going to hypnotize you. I don't need the watch or any of that hokum. All I need, you're a woman, and I'm Dave Dameshek. If I lock eyes with you, you'll be cast under my spell.
All right.
You can play at that game,
sounds
I dare.
good.
Oh, it does sound good. I'm not surprised to hear that either.
I don't hypnotize anyone that I date, though.
All right, fair enough. Now, I'm going to let you do the thing. You're the professional.
You're hitting on my hypnotherapist.
No, it's not. It's my hobby. It's a hobby to hypnotize women with my eyes and make them carry out my bidding. But that's a different story for another time.
Maybe you're in the wrong profession.
Anyway, Sheryl, so do you think you can... Now, you had to meet with Singer ahead of time to make sure that he was a candidate to be hypnotized,
Well,
right?
Everyone's a candidate to be hypnotized, but some people just take longer than others.
You couldn't hypnotize me.
Oh, yes, I could.
You really could?
I haven't had anybody I couldn't hypnotize.
Really?
You go in and out of hypnosis all day long, all by yourself.
Is that right?
You listen to the show.
Oh, Singer, no one wants that. No one's interested in your wiseacre remarks.
Haven't you ever been driving? I'm sure all of your listeners are doing it right now. They're listening to you. They're not paying attention to where they're driving. They get to their exit, and they're like, wow, how did I get here without having an accident? They're all driving in hypnosis right now.
So you contend that everyone is in some state of hypnosis?
Not all the time, but in and out all day long.
Wow, interesting. All right, so, and by the way, speaking of driving, you said that people have to be forewarned, right?
Well, the way that I hypnotized David the other night, yes. I'm going to try to do a different technique that hopefully will only put David under and none of your drivers.
Dave, I suggest you start talking to them.
Wait a second. So it's conceivable that by listening right now, you could fall under hypnosis?
Not doing what we're going to do with him today, I don't think so.
And what do you do to get him out? Like clap your hands?
Just bring him up. I count down to take him under and bring him up. I've got him conditioned to it already. That's why we met beforehand.
I can't wait to watch this. Now, what would happen if somebody does? What if we did, for instance, sideline reporter Sarah or Joyless Joey also in here? Would they also fall under the spell?
They may or may not. One might not. It depends on how self-conscious they are with all the people watching. But I can get everyone eventually. But sometimes it just takes longer because you kick into that fight or flight, the fight or flight syndrome. And first you fight it because it's not something you're used to. And then I just have to keep overloading the brain until, kind of tire it out until you'll finally just give in and go into the flight mode, and then you'll just allow yourself to relax into hypnosis.
By the way, out of curiosity, does there
it is! He just did it again!
That's what we have to get rid of. That was a subtle one because he goes on his microphone. This is what he does all day, and he doesn't cover his mouth either. All day long.
Do you cover a nervous tic? Do you cover your mouth if it's a nervous tic?
Yes, you do. When it's on me, you do. I don't want it all spread all over me. And that's he thinks there's some distinction to be made by telling me, oh, it's not just a nervous tic. Yeah, it's still you coughing on me, whether it's a nervous tic or it's encouraged by some illness you have. Anyway, so why does the CIA use hypnosis on Benny Laden and the rest of the Al-Qaeda?